Yo, what's going on, people? It is your guy Tyler Ray Prosper here on the beat, London. Guys, I am gassed. You know why I'm gassed? I got Fazer in the building.
Come on.
Talk to them, bro. What's happening?
Hey, what's going on, London? We're in the building
We're
right
in
now.
the building. How you doing, man?
I'm alright, you know.
Yeah?
I'm good, yeah.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
spirits, man. The weather's been a bit funny this morning, but it's pulling through. It's pulling through.
It's all PMA, man. It's all positive
It
mental
is.
attitude, man.
It
It
is
ain't
indeed.
nothing. It ain't nothing.
It is indeed,
You didn't
bro.
come from a long way, bro. We saying local?
Yeah, man. I was in Mozart this morning, man. I was
Oh,
staying at my
North
dad's
Easy
house,
stand up.
man.
Yeah,
Avenues and that, like. So, yeah, literally 5 minutes up the road, and I was here.
My guy. Listen, guys, I know you know. I ain't got to tell you who Fazer is. You already know. You may know him from Ndubz. You may know him as the man that was producing Only Patings, the pianist. Oh, no, it's a madness. You know what? It is a madness. And you know
Crazy.
what? I'm privileged to be here right now. I'm privileged, bro.
Hey,
thank you for coming
man.
through, man.
No, thank you for having me, man. It's always a pleasure, man. You know, I always show up at beat, man. You know, always been supporting from the jump, so it's only right, bruv.
So hold on. Before we get into nothing,
Yeah.
what you been saying though? Like, how you been? How have you been? Forget all the other stuff for a sec.
I had a rocky road.
Yeah. What's 2019 saying though?
Yeah, 2019's popping right now.
Yeah?
We're in a good place, man. I got a body of work ready to just release to the public.
Okay.
We're first single in already. I'm just excited. I'm amped for this year. I know it's gonna be a positive year.
Yeah.
Things are taking off correctly right now, and it's only gonna build. You know what I mean?
Of course. But it never really went downhill, G.
No.
It might just be quiet. That's not a problem.
No. You know what it is? Yeah. You see, like after Ndubz,
Yeah.
I purposely took the conscious decision not to put out solo music or do a solo career and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
I wanted to just concentrate on running a production company and building a label.
Yes, of course, because you produce most of the tunes.
Most of everything you've ever heard from us.
Jeez.
Yeah, so it was a bit of a mad one.
So
But,
work rate wise, that must have been a bit mad. We saying just sitting in the lab 24, just cutting it down.
Bro, it's mad. People don't see the hours that go into it. Like, you know what I mean? If you think, all right, cool, you got the two other members that need to record and write and this and that, and then at the same time I got to be producing music, I got to be recording these vocals and writing my own vocals as well and engineering it all.
Jeez.
I think sleep was a minimal, and it still is, but you know what, I don't complain. I love what I do, and every single day I wake up and just feel fresh with new ideas and creativity, man. It's amazing.
Of course. And I want to know, right, because you guys were hella successful, right?
Yeah.
I say were, I'm not saying you're not now, yeah, I'm saying, but I just want to know, how do you balance that, man? Ain't that a bit techie?
It's
you know
mad
what I mean?
still.
Ain't it it's the pressure mad? Like, I just want to know, how do you balance it?
The pressure's mad, to always deliver, and making deadlines whilst running a campaign or promotions and stuff like that, and getting in the studio and really finishing songs and stuff like that. That sort of pressure is mad, because it's like you always got to make a deadline, and it's like last minute, and us lot being perfectionists as we are, I feel like it kind of hinders that a little bit, because you're just trying to make that deadline. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, pressures and that, no, it's all calm. The only thing I kind of like still struggle with is like, it's man them, bro. If you see man on the road, say, well, go out and you get me. Like, man them don't know how to handle it when they see someone, whether to approach them like, well, go on, or just to screw, man. Like,
We're saying, is it a red eye thing then? When you say it's a red eye thing?
It's not even a red eye thing, it's just man them. I'm man them. I know how a man stay in it. It's like when we used to see artists and that in the hood where we was from, it was always a thing. It's like, are we gonna go up and say man rates, man, or are we gonna just kind of bucket?
Do you know what though?
It's a pride
weird
thing. It's mad. Like, it's mad. It's mad.
It's weird because a lot of guys, right? A lot of people, I feel like they think that the artist is looking at them differently. But of course they're gonna look at you differently because you're looking at them differently. Do you get it? So
it's man deeper, man, because I'm Fazer, or is he deeper, man, because he's onto man? Like.
Word.
I struggle with that a lot, and sometimes I get into trouble because of it, man.
Of course,
it happens, isn't it?
Name of the game, man. Name of the game, bro. But I got a quick question. I want to know what inspired you, or who inspired you to start making music. If you ain't been doing it from the jump, anyway.
Alright, well, when I was like 6-7 years old, when my parents used to have like house party, it was mad. Like, it wasn't like a thing of like we put the radio on and you got a playlist and you're just playing your songs for the next few hours.
Okay.
Like, they had like a live guitarist in the house, a guy on like an acoustic drum cajon thing like this, live basses and singers and stuff. And they used to go for hours just playing songs live music in the house.
We saying live lounge just in your front room.
Literally.
Jeez.
Mum's like, go to sleep. I'm like, Mum, how are you gonna tell man to go to sleep?
Yeah,
Can you not hear what's going on in the next room? Like, and Tuesday we didn't live in a big house, so like we can hear everything, innit? Do you know no one's there? But ever since I was young, my mum said to me like, yo, 6 years old, what do you want to do when you're old? I said I want to be like Michael Jackson. Okay. And ever since I was young, I've always been like in a household that's been like entertaining. Like my family would come round and they'd be like, hey, yo, Rich, go and do your Michael Jackson dance. Okay. Boom, I'm in the bedroom, whole hat, the get up, the white socks, the black trousers. I'm coming out in front of the whole family. I've got a big family, and my mum's got 7 sisters, 4 brothers, so I've got hella cousins. Yeah, it's a big family, so it's like when the family's there, it's an event, innit? Like,
yeah. Come on.
So man used to come out like, jeez, looking like Michael and that. Like, you know, man used to just entertain my whole house, and I've been like that since young. I've always been musically inclined, and I've always wanted to entertain people, whether it's through music. Before music, I was running, I was in athletics and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I've done really well with that sort of stuff. And then anything to do with entertainment is kind of like what I like to do. Yeah.
All right, I like that.
So it's kind of installed in me in my blood from young. My mum's a musician, my dad's a musician too.
Okay. Yes. Lunchtime with Ty. We are back in the studio with Fazer, my guy. What's happening, bro?
What's going on, man? I like the bed that you're playing right now. It's like one of my favorite tunes.
It's a big tune, isn't it? It's a big tune. I like that. So listen, guys, I told you when we come back, we're going to be talking about Ndubz, why they broke up and all of that. But listen, we're not going to rush into that just yet, right? We're not going to rush into that because I got a question, right? How did it feel, right? Because I'm out here trying to get the bucks. I think we all are. We are. How did it feel being a millionaire at such a young age? We're talking young.
It's mad. Like when you say it like that, it's crazy to really think about it.
Is that what I'm saying?
But man, never really saw like £1 million in my bank like that, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, let's think about it over time.
Listen, we turned over hella millions. I'm not gonna lie, fam.
Yeah.
But obviously, with the way you set up a company, you don't just put millions into your bank because you know the government will be onto you, tax reasons and all of that.
All right, I hear that. So you don't talk too much.
you pay yourself a salary. You know, no one's there.
Of course. You saying you're clearing 10K a year, yeah?
Yeah, a bit more than that.
Of course, man. I'm messing.
But we're trying. But
how does it feel though? Just to know that you can go out and do what you like.
Crazy. It's crazy that to have that freedom. I remember like literally being in the hood, no money in my pockets, and then literally the next day someone come with like, I don't know if you know about this, there's a bank here called Coots, It's like the Queen's Bank, innit? It's like a private bank. Like
it's a superstar bank, man.
It's a superstar bank, honestly. You listen, I pulled out that card in the shops, man is coming calling me sir and that, and showing me new stock that's not even out yet from the back. 2 minutes ago they were looking at man funny like I was gonna yap something. Now they want to call me
now
sir.
They're carrying bags.
Sir, about sir.
So wait,
but it's crazy though, man, because I said like it's like I had nothing in my pocket. The next day someone come with that Coots card and there's like 25 racks on there, and I'm like, yo, from no money to 25 racks in my pocket, that was the best 4-month summer of my life.
Yeah,
literally,
I can imagine.
That's how long it lasted. 4 months, not even that.
Yeah.
Literally, I went splash, man. We're going shopping. Hey, man, you need trainers, you need a trackie, this, that. We're going Hatton, shut down, whatever. And then, that was my learning curve.
No, do you know what? You got to go through it. But I just wanted to know, so the pressures that came with that and the fame that came with that, right? How did that make you feel? Because I mean, you got
what is in the change up for people and stuff. Like,
man.
It's mad, like, because you grow up with people, you're all in the same boat, the same walk of lives, going through the same struggles and everything like that, and you're all trying to get to the bag, innit? Like, you know what I mean? And then you surpass by a landslide. And then you ain't been seen because you're out on the roads promoing. You ain't been around for 7, 8, 9 months. You come back, you see the same people. People are moving funny and moving different. They're looking at you different. And they want to say, "Oh, what superstar?" I say, bruv, what do you mean, bro?
Yeah, word. Ain't nothing changed.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing changed.
But and all of that sort of stuff, friends moving funny, family popping up that I ain't ever heard of. You know my cousin, down.
That's tight, man. That's almost weird though, man. That's weird. That's uncomfortable for me. I don't really know. You know what I'm saying?
Who's your auntie? Who's your mom?
You say trying to break down the family tree.
Is that the sister we don't speak to?
It's like, hold on one second, let me call my mum quick. Mum, what's this last name, man? You know what I'm saying?
Hello, times.
You're getting me, man.
But it's good though, man. But you know what it is, But coming from that, having nothing to something is an amazing feeling, bro.
No, respect that.
Like, I found myself saying, bro, man prayed for this, bruv. It's here. It's actually happening.
Yeah.
Like, from time you can have that feeling and forget everything else, the money and everything, just that feeling, bruv. To be able to say, bro, it's here. It's actually happening. Man prayed for this.
That's real. That's real.
That's a feeling that no money can give you.
So you're saying, are you a believer of law of attraction? Do you follow that? Because that sounds like it.
Bro, I would not be here right now if I didn't.
See, I want everyone listening to take that on board, you know, because it's deep. People don't get it. It's deep, man.
Nah, people don't get it. And you know what? You see, my dad, I got to give respect to my dad because he kind of installed it into man since I was young. And I done it with like, I grew up like my mum was a dinner lady at a public school, and my dad put up market stalls on a weekend. We grew up on next to nothing, innit? Like,
Okay.
So when, as far as birthday presents and Christmas presents, that's the only time you're getting presents. Throughout the rest of the year, there's no financial space for that. We just knew as kids, like, don't ask for presents unless it's your birthday or Christmas. That's just the way life was, isn't it? Like, and then cut a long story short, like, you see at the end of the run, it's just like, when you can change them dynamics, bruv. Yeah. And it's just mad. It's mad.
Yeah, no, I respect that.
It's mad.
I respect that, man.
But you know what it is? I gotta give it to my dad because it's like, even from then, I knew that, alright, cool, you couldn't get nothing, but if you wanted something hard enough, you'll get it.
100%.
And it's like, but you gotta want it. To the point that you could cry for it.
Yeah, you got to want it to the point you can see it in your hands by it being there, man.
So, for example, I used to play with these little toys, they were called micro machines.
Okay.
They were like Hot Wheels, but little mini Hot Wheels cars. Small ones, tiny. They're micro machines, hence the name. Anyway, I'm playing with this, and I used to wish it was Optimus Prime, bro. You know, the Transformer toy. Bro, I used to sit there in my room, I used to play with this micro machine, lift it up, pretend it was Optimus Prime, do the sound effects. One time, my mum must have come in, like, it was like after school, and she goes, I got your present today, Rich. I was like, what? It's not my birthday, nothing like that. Give me the exact toy that I wanted. All right, cool, boom. I was like, is that because I was putting it out there to the universe? 100%. Is it because I was sitting there playing with it, wishing that I had it? Cool. Same thing happened again a couple years later. I wanted a pedal bike for Christmas. But you know that I got 2 brothers, like, so if I get a pedal bike, everyone got to get a pedal bike, and that's an expensive gift for all 3 people.
No, facts.
So it's like, pedal bikes, we knew we weren't gonna get it, like, and then, same thing, man. I just used to play around in my little go-kart thing outside the house, and I used to wish it was a pedal bike. I wishing. One time, woke up in the morning, there, done, cool, fine. Then I'm gonna go into another one. I'm gonna just show you some motions in my life where I started realizing, and then it was like, I wanted to do football. Okay. Yeah. So then I was a goalkeeper. I ended up playing for West Ham. I ended up playing for Chelsea. Under 18s, and I was good, really good. Yeah. And then I kind of fell off that. Got into athletics. I won 36 gold medals, and 2 championships, intercontinental championships. I was training for the Commonwealth at the time, and I reckon I would have bought gold for the UK, just because of just the way I was. But I knew at the time I was going to be the best runner. I knew I was going to be the best goalkeeper. I knew. All right, cool. Moving forward, I left the athletics. Started getting into music now. Started boom. Then I already knew Dappy from when I was like 6 years old anyway, so I've known Dappy for years. We both went to the same secondary school. These times now, I had some belt drive turntables in my house, and we started doing like tapes and that in the yard, and like pretending we was on like pirate radio station. Like, there was no one listening and that, but we was like, shout out Shirley, you know. Just doing the tapes, just doing the runs, and our thing was to try and do like an hour tape of spitting bars and everything like that without flopping it, because there was no like, we can retake that, because we was doing it analog times, innit, like on cassette tape. And then we can throw the cassette tape to the man and say, there's a man made a tape in the yard, and that. It's old school vibes of that. Anyway, working through all of that and doing the Ndubz stuff, we always knew that we were going to be the biggest group in this country. We knew from the jump. We believed it every second that we was working. The 9 years that we put in the work before we even made it. We knew the whole time that we was going to be the biggest.
Undoubtedly you did that.
But we believed it. Where we was in front of, we was doing rehearsals. We had no songs out whatsoever, and we're in front of mirrors and that, pretending that there's 20,000 people and we can feel it, bro. We're going up to the mirrors, sing along like that. Who's gonna sing along? Who even knows who we are, bro? But you know what it is? It's the energies, and it's the things that you're putting out there, and the belief and everything, bro. What happened? We came out. Here we are, bruv, the biggest group in the UK, bruv. And it goes to show, and it's the same thing with my stuff right now. Bro, it's a building progress.
So hold on, you just touched on Ndubz, right? And I know it's been a while since you guys have broken up, right? Have you broken up? No, or have you just stopped working like that together? Give us the scoop, bro.
Alright, so basically, if you think, I don't know if anyone knows the history or anything like that, but I'm just gonna put it out there. Alright, we didn't take a break, and we never broke up, because we never fell out. We're all family. Still till now. So we never broke up. but it was a thing of like we done so much, and we just wanted to take a fall back and just do some solo stuff and something that's not so much pressure.
So kind of like change is nice kind of thing.
Just to fall back for a few years and then we'll bring it back. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
And we always said that Ndubz was the base and we'll always bring it back. So we never ever broke up because it wasn't a thing of like, we've done so much and then it was getting to the end of our careers and then sales were going down and record labels were losing interest. The fans they've had enough now. It wasn't even that, bro. We was at the height of our career. We just sold out an arena tour. The next tour was meant to be stadiums. Okay. So that's from 20,000 a night straight to 60,000 a night, and at the time it's doable.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Very, 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 very doable.
100%.
So it was like it was a mad transition like to get there. But like I said, man, we never ever broke up. It's always been in the plans to bring it back. Yeah. It's just a matter of timing and when.
So what vibe can we expect from Ndubz now? Is it going to be the same nice Ndubz? What's it going to be?
Listen, we're all grown up now, innit? Like we've all gone through our own lives.
But people were grown up then. They still loved it.
I know that, but you got to think, like a lot of the fan base that was with us then are now grown as well, and they're in our age group. They're going through different things now that when we was going through when we was teenagers.
But I tell you know that tune? I never thought I'd see it never like this. See that tune? I just heard it last week. I still listen to them tunes there. So you know what? I don't know, and I'm 24, right? So at the time I was what 14, maybe 13, around that age, and I was rinsing it then. These times I never even knew what love was. Mad, get me? I never thought she'd do me like this, but now I understand the tune. You get it? I think you guys could come out and do the exact same thing, and it's still work, you know.
You know, it will always be the dynamics. You know, the boy, the girl, the dynamics, the girl's view, the point of view.
Of course,
the girls can do that thing, and then the guys got our point of view, and we bring it together, and it's a mad dynamics. We can do the argument thing or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Of course. But you got to think here musically, where Dappy's at, musically where Fazers at, T's at. And when the new music comes together, I reckon it's going to be like nothing that these guys have ever heard, and I think it's going to really shock people and really make people interested in it.
I like that. Back, I'm live in the studio with Fazer.
Yo, we're still here, man. We're still here, bro.
We're there.
I'm liking this.
We saying this. So the intro is it a vibe?
Yeah, man. I like it. I like the whole setup, everything.
I like that. Well, listen, G, I wanted to get into your music. New music coming out.
Yes.
What kind of vibe do we need to expect?
What do we need
to look forward to, bro?
All right, listen, I write songs, A lot of people don't know this. Like, I write songs as well as produce my own music as well.
Okay.
Away from that, I write songs for females and stuff.
Okay.
So as far as melodies go, I feel like I'm like a champ in this sort of melody thing, innit?
Okay,
So it's like when people hear the new music, they might think, Fazer is using the auto-tune thing and whatever. Like, but I can actually do this without auto-tune. I just understand the sound that I'm going for, and the lane it is that they use these sort of things, bro.
But is auto-tune an issue though?
I use it like I don't know.
Auto-tune's wavy.
I don't understand, But I just use it like a synth.
Yeah.
I don't know how other people use it to try and sing in key, but I actually use it like a synthesizer, like a plug-in. Something that I make music with. Something that gives me a sound. I use it as a sound, innit?
Okay.
Obviously my vocals will do the rest and the words and everything like that, but I use it as a sound, like a plug-in. So like the new tunes are like very like sort of tuner-led melody sort of raps. Very transatlantic. I'm trying to bridge the gap between UK and America, so I will spend a lot of time out in the States as well to try and make that happen.
What, something like the Royal Baby?
Yeah, something like the Royal Baby. Big up Ezekiel,
gosh, go on, G.
But yeah, man, it's like a very transatlantic sound, but I keep it 100% British. The way I talk to you right now, I won't go on a song and say anything, and I understand. Listen, I love the guys that are doing this melody trap stuff right now over here in the UK, but bro, if you ain't keeping your British accent, brother, and you're saying certain things like party and stuff, but I can't take it serious, bro. I cannot take it serious. Fazer, I don't do that. I say down, I say pound, I say round. I don't say party, I say party. You get me? So that's my thing. I have that transatlantic sound, but I keep the accent very British, and I'm trying to bridge that gap, you know.
How do you manage to keep it unique though? Because I mean, how do you not get caught in the sauce or lost in the sauce, as people say? Because it's quite easy.
Listen, you know what it is, one thing that I've been really being able to do in my lifetime is being able to devise sounds for people. So like when people come to me and say, Fazer, you got beats? Most of the time I'm like, no, I don't. Because that's not how I work.
Yeah.
If you come to me and say, Fazer, I want to do some sessions with you, I say, all right, cool. Send me the music that you got right now that you're gonna release, and some of the stuff that you just got in the pipeline, so I know where you're at. I'm kind of like Savile Row. So basically, I'd listen to your music, I'd measure you up, I'd find out what you don't have, and I feel like what you need to move forward. And then what I'll do is I'll make 3 or 4 songs for that. Okay. And then I'll send you those 3 or 4 songs, and every single time it works, man, they pick up 1 or 2 of the records.
Yeah.
So so that's the way I work. So I've been lucky enough to be able to devise a sound. I did it with Ndubz, which was a unique sound, and I've been doing it myself as well. I'm devising a sound which is not far away from where the music's at right now, but it's unique enough to say, okay, I know a Fazer sound when I hear it.
I get you. And you know, like adapting right now in the scene, right? You know, because like you said, we just spoke about it's changed. It has changed, right? So do you feel that you know the formula, you know how to make a banger by default, or do you feel like you've had to kind of mix around and play around in the studio for a little while longer just to kind of get that end result?
Nah, you know what it is, because I work with so many artists, like my sound is 100% current right now, so it's, my stuff don't sound dated. I stay educated on my craft, innit?
Got you.
So no one can take that away from me, innit? So anything that I'm gonna put out will sound 100% right now.
Okay. And
you know what I mean?
And you put your music out on your own channel, right? Is there a reason for that, or?
Basically, you know what it is? I just had enough, man. I just wanted to change the dynamics, bring the power back to myself, man. Like I said, I write all my own music, I produce all my own music. I've got like hella industry friends, bro. Of course. Like that will take my call if I call them. I'm just like, I don't need anybody else to kind of run my stuff. I've got my team around me of my people that I brought in, friends and family only, and man, and we're doing bits right now, man.
Okay. I like that. And obviously, there's one I'm gonna play today, right? It is a new tune. It is Give It Away, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're gonna get into that one, but you just showed me some visuals, right, for something, right? Obviously, I know we probably can't say the name of it, right? But listen, I've been seeing all these music videos out recently, and the visuals are dope. We're not gonna discredit anyone, but what you just showed me there, hey, listen, that's gonna be mad.
Like, I see it like this. I don't mind who. I don't really know, and I don't really care who's releasing. Around the same times as me, as long as my product is solid. As long as my music's hard, there's no default in my music. As long as my visuals are proper, that's all I care about, innit? And I'm trying to bring back visuals where you get creative with it. I'm a creative person. Why do I just want to stand in front of a block with my brethren, bro? I don't just want to do that. But music is here to express yourself, be creative, do things different. So like you said, or you saw in that next video, it's going to be something very different. People are not going to be expecting it. And the transition between the 2 styles of music that I put in that song, I literally merged 2 genres into one song. But it's good.
And can I get a quick exclusive? Am I expecting any collabs with any UK artists, US artists? We saying?
We got some collabs with some UK artists coming, 3rd single. I wasn't actually going to do any collaborations because I see it like this. It's like, you know, if you have a problem with your friend or with someone like on a road, and then you bring your friend to come and then he starts talking for you, who are they going to respect, you or that person there? I'm like this right now. I'm just coming out into the scene. I'm backing off my top. Whoever wants it can get it. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm going song after song after song after song after song because my work rate is crazy, and I have a studio in my house, have a studio outside of my house, and when I'm not in the studio, I'm in the studio, if that makes sense. I like that. And of course, obviously, people look up to you, right? You got some fans in this building right here, right? And outside of, you know what I mean? Everyone's probably tuned in, probably parked up listening, right? Do you know what I'm saying? So I want to know, what advice would you have for any young up and coming artists, any youths that are out on the street, just any young person from any background? What advice, generic advice, could you give them? First things first, I would say to anyone, is learn how to do basic administration, bro. Please. The reason why I say that, because it will give you your own independence where you don't have to rely on someone to do something for you. So, for example, you filling out your driver's license. Learn how to fill out the form yourself. Don't get your parents to do it. Don't get someone else to do it. Learn how to fill out these admin forms yourself. Learn how to do it, because in the long run, what it's going to enable you to do is to be able to, if you're in a music thing, it's going to be able to go onto these websites, these online distributors. You're going to know how to maneuver through the admin side of stuff, and you're going to know how to upload a record without having to use a major record label or go through someone else because you don't know how to personally do it. So administration, first things first, learn that side. And then the second thing is just stay in the studio, learn your vocal, learn your sound, craft it, learn how to use, because just spitting bars or singing out to your friends just on the road is one thing, but getting in the studio and recording is a complete complete different process in it. So learn your recording vocal as well as your live vocal, but learn your recording vocal and how you sit on songs. Write as many songs as you possibly can, and you know, just stay in your lane, man, and just keep working, bro. Everything will fall into place as long as you believe it, bro. That's fact.
That's fact. And anything coming up soon? Can we expect any shows in the near future? Just before we get into this brand new single.
Yeah, basically, I've seen a lot of shows bookings coming in, so I'm gonna be releasing a load of dates in the next coming months. I'm gonna be they'll also be all over my Spotify and stuff like that on the events page and everything like that, so you guys can't miss out. And then hopefully end of the year we'll be looking at launching a tour at some point as well, after this body of music's out. These 8 records which I'm gonna put out, and the EP. So yeah, all good.
You're saying been working. I like that. Come on, listen, bro. Lunchtime with Tyler Ray Prosper. We've had the legendary Fazer in the building, bro. It's been real, man.
Bro, it's been an absolute pleasure, bro. Absolute pleasure, and get me down on the next one. I'll be happy to be here again.
You're welcome at any time. You know this.
Don't tell me that, because you know what, like I said, my dad's local. Every time I'm checking for my dad, I might just come check through and say, yo,
say nothing.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna make a quick stop at One Stop. You want something? You want a quick patty or
public service announcement?
Saltfish fritter, I'm coming, yeah.
My guy. Listen, brand new music coming up right now. It is Fazer's new single, Give It Away. Lunchtime with Tyler Ray Prosper. My bro, thank you for coming through.
Thank you.
My guy.